Welcome to the Noon Mix. I'm Dan Earls. Thanks so much for joining us. We are live here on a Thursday afternoon. It is the 17th of October, and we are straight up noon o'clock. Thanks so much for joining us today. The studio got quiet, and I've got a couple guests here that are here to talk about an event that's coming up real soon, and they're going to be here the entire half hour. I say they. I've got only one chair, and I have with me here, sitting here, I had your name here. Dennis Paul is with me.
Yes.
Welcome, Dennis.
I'm glad to be here with you today.
Good. Now you're a motorcycle enthusiast, I see here.
Yeah, I've rode
Just from the
motorcycles
attire?
a long time. Yeah, I used to put 10,000 miles a year on my motorcycle.
Yeah.
And last few years, I've been doing a lot of work around the house, having to haul stuff, and hadn't been able to ride as much as
Yeah.
I want to. But
Do you, is it like other things? You get it in your blood and you just can't get rid of it?
I believe it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
I miss it, and so I've still got my motorcycle. So whenever I get a chance, I get out and ride, and try to keep it cleaned up whenever I can ride it.
Yeah. Now, do you have a Harley?
I've had two Harleys, and the last time I got rid of it, I went and got one of the big Honda Valkyries, and I mean, I like the
that one
sound.
pretty good?
Yes, I do.
Yeah. Now, I've heard the true Harley aficionados, they say if you're not alongside the road working on a Harley, you don't have a Harley.
Yeah, and that's one of the reasons I traded it off. I didn't have time. I mean, I love Harleys, but it does take time to keep maintenance of one.
Yeah. Okay. Well, you've got an event come up. We'll talk about this this half hour, and it's called the 17th Annual Harvest Bike Show and Swap Meet. Where's this going to be?
The Harrison Fairgrounds.
Okay. What kind of event is that?
It's swap meet and bike show. You pay $5 to get in the gate, and you can enter your bike for free. And but people, they can bring whatever they've got that they want to sell, bike parts. One lady last year, she brought jellies to sell. You don't have to be motorcycle related. If you want to come set up.
Every biker likes to eat jelly, so I mean, if it's associated with anything a biker can do, then you can bring it out.
Or just, whatever. One man, he makes models out of pop cans, airplanes and stuff, and he had set up with those last year selling them.
Okay.
So just if you can, have a project that you make all the time and want to bring it out and show people.
Yeah. Now this is this Sunday, this coming Sunday.
Yes.
The 20th.
We're going to open the gates up at 9 o'clock.
Okay. And do you pay there at the gate?
Yeah.
Okay.
My wife's going to be watching the gate this year.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
She probably gets. There probably nobody slips in for free, do they?
Not very often.
Okay. And it says here, kids under 12 come in free.
Yeah. We try to encourage people to come in and see the bikes. I mean, we don't want to keep people out. There's a few people that my wife did let in for free that she felt like shouldn't have had to pay, and so she let them in. And if you can talk her into it, you can get in.
Oh boy. Admission's $5, and you do have vendor space available if somebody wants to last minute. They can.
Yeah,
they have to bring their own table and that kind of thing. Or?
No, there's tables available.
Okay.
We're set up in the craft buildings down there in the fairgrounds.
Yeah.
And so we've got inside space available, and there's a few people prefer to set up outside if they've got old parts for motorcycles and things. They want to spread them out on the grass. And
as long as the weather's good.
Yeah, so
good deal.
We try to accommodate everybody.
That says here Sunday service. Are you going to have a Sunday service then?
The CMA is going to set up in the second building there, and they have a service. Mike, is that 11 o'clock or 1?
It says 10:30.
10:30, okay.
10:30.
All right, I've
got your cheat sheet here.
I
should let you have it.
I should have looked at my own cheat sheet.
Now, this is a notice here. It's a organization called ABATE. And what is ABATE?
ABATE stands for Arkansas Bikers Aiming Towards Education.
Okay.
And you don't have to be a biker to be a member. If you're interested in the rights of motorcyclists, you can join. It's trying to educate people what all the governors and everybody, just what laws they're trying to pass.
How it affects everyone.
Yeah. And we're also trying to let people know that bikers are not the way they're portrayed on TV all the time, you know.
Well, I think that perception's changing quite a bit. I mean, you'll see dentists, lawyers, doctors, going to Sturgis, and I mean they'll still wear leathers, but they've got a nice bike and they're
Yeah.
clean shaven and that kind of thing. I mean, it does, the perception of the Hell's Angels is almost gone.
Yeah.
Of course, we did have something in the news the other day about a motorcycle group attacking an SUV.
Yeah, I didn't see all of it. It looked like the SUV had got hemmed in, and he ran over one of them.
He did run over somebody,
And then they
paralyzed
chased
him, I
him
think,
down,
yeah.
and it was actually an undercover cop that dragged him out and
Oh,
was beating on him.
Oh, I didn't know that. I didn't know that. Well,
So he's up on charges now, even though he was an undercover cop.
well,
so.
I think that and I'm a rider. I haven't ridden in over 10 years, but there is a feeling you get when you get on a motorcycle. You're more cautious. You're more I wouldn't say afraid, but I guess you're more aware
Yeah.
of being hit from behind, cut off, or run into a ditch or something by someone just absolutely not seeing you.
Well, I have a lot of trouble in cars anymore, too. My wife's got a small car, and people just pull out in front of you. So
Yeah.
I guess on a motorcycle, you have to be doubly aware.
Yeah.
And
I know these, I forget what they're called, they have two wheels in the front. Are they spiders?
yeah,
Or
the Can-Am spiders,
Can-Am,
yeah.
yeah. You could see them a little better because they have the two wheels out there. For some reason, bikes seem to be invisible sometimes.
Yeah, yeah. I
And if they
put
don't
a,
have the flashing lights or two rows of lights or whatever, I mean, if you see them coming, you don't see them coming.
Yeah, yeah. A lot of the Goldwings got the flashing lights
Yeah.
for theirs so that they would be more noticeable.
Mm-hmm.
And I put a fairing on mine that had two headlights in
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
And
It's in the mind. If you just see one light, sometimes at night, one light coming at me, I think it's somebody without a headlight.
yeah,
Not that I want to run into them. It's just that when they go by, you go, that was a motorcycle. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So,
but and I have been guilty myself of pulling out in
Yeah.
front of a motorcycle
Yeah.
and wondering where in the world
Yeah.
he came from.
Yeah.
And so
and you
have
can
to-
you can understand if you're riding in a group, someone runs you off, the whole group's going to be, kind
Upset.
of inflamed about
Yeah,
that.
the whole group, when they've rode together for a while, they form brotherhoods
Yeah,
and they
yeah.
watch out
And
for each other.
Yeah, it probably is safer to ride in a larger group.
As long as it's not too big. I mean, you can get too big, I
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
believe.
yeah,
And
yeah.
they get the rubber band effect. The ones in front
Yeah.
get faster.
Yeah.
So-
Well, Dennis, this event's coming up this Sunday, and we encourage everyone to come out. It's at the Harrison Fairgrounds. It starts at 9, you said?
Gates open at
Gates
9.
open at 9, and there'll be $5 admission there at the gate. They've got a lot of things going on. They have a swap spaces available. If you want a table, just bring your $10 for that space, and you can set up items to sell there.
And
go
something
ahead.
else I wanted to mention, this year, the winning People's Choice bike, we're going to put on our shirts for next year.
Oh, okay.
And so it'll have the picture of the winners
Oh.
back on our shirts.
Bragging rights right there on
Yeah.
the shirt.
And that's
So-
the first year we've done that.
Yeah. How many bikes do you usually have entered?
It varies. We've done a lot more advertising this year trying to get our flyers out, so I'm hoping that we'll have, several. We have had both buildings full of bikes.
Oh, cool. Well, that's good. Well, I'm sure a lot of enthusiasts around here will bring their bikes out. You got some drawings here of some choppers, and I don't see very many of those, but those are cool. I like
Yeah.
looking at them.
Yeah, you used to see a lot, seemed like,
Yeah.
and I guess the 60s are gone. But
Yeah. Oh, I like it. If I had
But,
one, I'd probably want to get one of those.
Yeah.
Well, Dennis, thanks so much for being here today. We're going to help you promote that and see if we can get people out. Now, this program, if you're watching this show at noon, we're also going to replay this show today at 5:30 is our new afternoon scheduled time. So if you're watching this at 5:30, it's still time to make some plans to go out this Sunday to the Harrison Fairgrounds or the Boone County Fairgrounds. And, it says Harrison Fairgrounds. Anyway, you know where that's at. And check it out, starting at 9 o'clock. Thanks, Dennis.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Yeah.
Let's take a break. We got a lot to cover. We got local news and weather and events that are happening in and around the area. And we'll take a first break, and we'll be right back right after this. All righty.
Thank you.
social gathering, wedding, reunion, or other event, large or small, the stately mansion and surrounding setting at 12 Oaks is the perfect venue, creating lasting memories of your special event. 12 Oaks, located just 5 miles south of Harrison on Highway 7 South, is the place for private parties, offering exquisite full-course meals to light hors d'oeuvres, live music or DJ services upon request. Known for their attention to detail, experience the difference at 12 Oaks.
Discover your own getaway just minutes from home. Enjoy a wonderful meal in the beauty of the Buffalo River Valley. Scooter's Restaurant at Dog Patch. Award-winning prime rib, fresh, never frozen, hand-cut steaks, plus catfish, shrimp, great sandwiches, salads, wonderful desserts, and more. Open Thursday through Sunday. Just 10 minutes south of Harrison, near the beautiful Buffalo. Call 1-800-597-9963. Discover Scooter's Restaurant at Dog Patch and enjoy.
Wouldn't it be great to have the convenience of a rewards program for your banking debit card? FNBC has you covered with the new FNBC Rewards program. Enjoy the benefits of earning rewards every time you swipe your debit card. Redeem those points for a variety of items. It's free and very rewarding. And best yet, you don't have to get stuck with a bland-looking card. Choose from a huge selection of customized cards, including the new Bomber card. That's the new FNBC Rewards program.
FNBC, your key to community banking. Member FDIC.
Home cooking. There's nothing quite like it. That's why I recommend the Neighborhood Diner. Wyatt and his staff treat you like family with true hospitality and delicious food for breakfast and lunch. Clean and comfortable, and of course, the great food you love. Open Monday through Saturday, 6:30 till 2, and Sunday, 8 till 2, serving wholesome lunches and awesome breakfast on Main Street in Harrison. Isn't it time you came home? Home to the Neighborhood Diner, where neighbors become friends.
Years of imagining and months of planning have led up to this special day. A nostalgic experience, a romantic wedding, and a memorable day have been created for you by the 1886 Crescent Hotel and Spa, because today you are the one and only Crescent Bride.
Welcome back to the Noon Mix. Thank you so much for joining us. Again, we talked about our scheduling here at the Noon Mix. We do this live at noon, Monday through Friday, and we have just added a replay schedule for those out there that want to keep up with some of the activities in and around the area. We are doing this at 5:30 on our cable stations and actually over our over-the-air digital channels also. And this is our primary channel, 26.1 on our Cozy network, and we have that time slotted in Monday through Friday at 12 and 5:30. And hopefully we can build a new audience out there. What's happening in the weather? We're going to have some great weather this remaining of the week and through the weekend. It's going to be mostly clear. It's going to be cooler temperatures. And we'll look at some of the areas that we've got here in Mountain Home. Currently, there's our radar. There's nothing going on there. Try to get this thing to work here if we can. Well, doesn't want to respond to my commands. Let's see. Let me click something else over here. Maybe we can get it to work this way. Not able to bring up our weather, but basically the weather is quite clear for the remainder of the week. Cooler temperatures are going to prevail in and around our viewing area with lows in the mid to upper 40s and with highs probably in the mid 70s. No threat of rain until the beginning part of next week. And great weather to get out and enjoy yourself. And speaking of getting out and enjoying yourself, we have our fishing report for this week. We've got our man on the phone with us today. Welcome, sir.
How are you doing? This is John Berry.
Hey, John. Sorry we missed you last week. You was coming in the door and we was just running out of time, so we apologize about that.
Well, I understand.
Hey, appreciate you being a part of what we do here. I was going to ask you, with these cooler temperatures that are coming in, how does that affect the fishing out there?
It makes it a lot more comfortable for the angler.
Good. Oh, as far as not sweating and sweltering in the humidity?
Absolutely. The water temperature is very constant, so with the clear skies we have coming up, it ought to be just perfect conditions.
Well, good. I thought that we had to cater to the fish, had to change our angle of attack on how we catch these things, but that's not necessarily true, is it?
Not necessarily at all.
Okay. What are the dams doing right now? Are they opening gates, or what's the water levels down past the dam?
Well, Bull Shoals is running about 1 in the morning, and then the afternoon they kick it up a little bit. The lower water's been very good, easy drifts, been doing very well.
Okay.
When the higher water comes up, it's a good chance to throw streamers and some of those bigger flies for the bigger fish.
Yeah, yeah. What time of year does the trout spawn? Is that in the spring only?
No, the browns spawn in fall. In fact, they're
In the fall?
fixing to start any day now.
Is that more conducive for catching more fish when they do that?
Well, the problem is that the major spawning location is below Bull Shoals Dam, and they close that from November 1 through January 31.
So they do that for a reason, I guess, for the spawning?
Right. That's
Okay.
to
protect
the
them.
fish.
Yeah.
Their job is to make more wild browns.
Yeah, yeah. Okay.
And then the state park below the catch and release area is designated catch and release during that time.
Yeah. Now, as we know, the government just signed a bill to extend our debt limit. Is that affecting the parks down there?
Yes, they're reopening even as we speak.
Well, good. So by this weekend, people should be able to see the places that are blocked off or barricaded to be open again.
That's correct.
Well, that's good. Well, we feel bad for the interpreters and the park people out there that were furloughed, but it's good that this didn't last months on end.
Right. And now there's one thing I need to speak about,
Okay.
and that is that the Game and Fish Commission is doing some bank stabilization work on the North Fork
Okay.
above the Ackerman access.
Okay.
And they're driving front-end loaders into the river, and it's kind of muddying it up a bit.
So we need to avoid that area?
Well, it's actually been fishing fairly decent. It's just that you need to be aware that you don't have those pristine,
Yeah.
crystal clear water conditions like we're used to on the North Fork. Now, the upper North Fork is not affected, but maybe the bottom half is kind of muddy. It's kind of weird. I fished during it, and you get a nice fish on, and he would have to be at your feet, and even then you might not see him.
Oh, really?
Yes.
So that they come that close. They don't see you, but they still will maybe react to some of the lures you have.
Right. I've been fishing brighter colored worms and things so that they can see me.
Yeah.
Like a hot fluorescent pink San Juan worm.
Okay.
Or something like that.
Now you have a guide service, and
Yes.
are you out all the time? Do you ever get any days off?
Yes. And when I do, I go fishing.
Are you serious?
Yes.
You do?
Absolutely.
Is there a difference between you going out fishing by yourself and taking clients out?
Well, I mean, when I'm with a client, I get just as excited when they catch a fish as I do when I catch a fish.
Yeah.
The main difference is I'm not holding the rod.
Right. Okay. So, and that's where the joy is.
Yes. It's
Yeah.
just seeing somebody catch a nice one always thrills me, especially when it's a new client that has never fished before.
Cool. Well, John, we appreciate you being on the show. We want to let people know that you do have a guide service. You send out a email alert every week or so, every other week or whatever.
Every Thursday. I
Every
send out
Thursday.
a detail report. It's Berry Brothers Guide Service, and anybody interested should go on my site and send me an email. Hey, John, put me on the list.
Okay. All right. Well, that's good. We appreciate that, and hope to see you out sometime.
All right, I'm out there just about every day.
Thanks, John. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Bye-bye. That was John Berry from John Berry's Guide Service, and like I said, he's out there fishing all the time. It was very interesting to find out that he, on his days off, he likes to go fishing. And we're going to take our next break, and when we come back, we'll give you, hopefully, we can get our weather working here, and we've got other announcements to give you for events happening in the area. We've got a pretty cool video to show you at the end of the show. Stay with us.
Worley's Tire and Rental. Tires for all vehicles, all seasons, all jobs. Even lawnmower tires. Yokohama, Bridgestone, BF Goodrich, Cooper, Michelin, Hankook, and the best by Mastercraft. Plus wheels and custom rims too. Call Worley's. And if you need equipment, don't buy it. Call Worley's and rent it. If you're stranded on the road,
I'm totally stressed out. You better call Worley's.
For 24-hour roadside assistance. That's 743-3609 on North Olive Street in Harrison next to Powell Feed and in Berryville.
Better call Worley's.
Fall store-wide savings, 10 to 40% off on all mattress sets, going on now at Sleep Mart. Orthopedic luxury firm queen mattress sets, regularly $498, on sale for $299. Orthopedic queen pillow top mattress sets, regularly $498, only $298. Queen mattress sets with chiropractic endorsed spinal zone, on sale for $598. Sleep Mart, name brand furniture, discounted prices, Mountain Home and West Plains.
Homey Hearth is now in Bellefonte. The food the Harrison area has come to know and love is still available. Homey Hearth has moved. Homey Hearth is now in Bellefonte where the depot used to be. Open 6 a.m. till 8 p.m. every day but Sunday. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner too. Come taste your old favorites and try some that are certain to become your new ones. Open 6 till 8, Monday through Saturday. Call 741-4960. Homey Hearth is now in Bellefonte.
Looking for free checking that isn't free of extras? It's as easy as finding your nearest Arvest bank. Our free Blue checking comes with lots of features, including free online and mobile banking, and the ability to deposit a check just by taking a picture of it with your smartphone. And since it's from Arvest, you'll have the freedom of more than 240 locations and 7-to-7 banking. You shouldn't have to pay for convenience. Switch to free Blue checking from Arvest Bank.
Fast, friendly, and with a drive-through too. And a great selection of cordials, liquor, plus foreign, domestic, and microbrew beers. An incredible selection of wines, some even chilled and ready to go. Wine questions? No problem. Just ask Gary. He's the in-house wine doctor, and he'll help you with the right selection. Express Liquors has what you want, and if not, they'll order it for you. Open 7:30 till 11 Monday through Thursday, and 7:30 till midnight Friday and Saturday on the Bypass in Harrison. Express Liquors reminds you to drink responsibly, and if you do drink, it's simple. Don't drive.
And welcome back. We have an update from a story we gave from the Boone County Sheriff's Office. And Sheriff Mike Moore announced that the body that was recovered from Crunkleton Road on Sunday has been identified as 36-year-old Randy Tennyson from Hasty. The Arkansas State Medical Examiner's Office also reports that Tennyson's death was a result of a heart attack. There was no evidence of physical trauma to the body. Investigators working in the case are still awaiting toxicology reports from the Arkansas lab. The Boone County Sheriff's Office has been working closely with Sheriff Slape of Newt County and Arkansas State Police in this case. The case is still under investigation to determine circumstances that resulted with Tennyson's getting to the location where he was found. We encourage anyone with any information concerning this incident to call the Boone County Sheriff's Office at 870-741-8404, 741-8404, or email them through their website at boonesheriff.com. We have some events happening in and around the area now. Tomorrow at the Ponca Elk Education Center, they're having what's called the 2013 Color Fest, and we have that up on the screen now. And it's a fine art exhibition, and there will be different artists there featuring professional, open-air artists, Arkansas artists from around the state. And this is a free event. It's going to be October 18th and 19th at 10 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. at the Ponca Elk Education Center, Highway 43 there in Ponca. For more information, you can contact them at 870-861-2432. Okay, also, I want to do this press release we got from, where is that press release? Here we go. This is from North Arkansas Regional Medical Center, and I have a image. We shot video of this, but this picture tells the entire story. The North Arkansas Regional Medical Center recently donated one of their ambulances to the American Red Cross, and this vehicle will be primarily used for the Red Cross additional services. The vehicles will provide many miles of service to the Red Cross and through this partnership service with the community. President Vincent Least of the North Arkansas Regional Medical Center said on behalf of himself, the crews and staff of North Arkansas Regional Medical Center, EMS, they're proud to have the opportunity to donate this vehicle. Like most people, NARMC EMS appreciates the energy and efforts of American Red Cross. We consider them to be a strong ally in the fight to take care of people in the area. By helping the Red Cross, they are essentially helping ourselves help our community, which is a win-win situation. This was donated Monday, and the ambulances you see there will be converted over to a Red Cross design and be used for disaster and other things in the area. Congratulations on that donation. Also, from the Crooked Creek Conservation District, they're offering shelled halves and medium pieces again this year, and you can pick them up November 18th at the Crooked Creek Conservation District there in Yellville. Prices are for a 1 pound bag, it's $8.25. A 5 pound bag, $8.10. Or $40.50 per box. 30 pound bulk case is $8 per pound or $240 per case. To place an order, you can contact the Conservation Office there in Yellville at 870-449-6356, or you can come by the Conservation Office at 302 East 4th Street in Yellville. And let's see, we have just a few minutes remaining. Let's take our last break and then we'll come back with our remaining video of the day. Stay with us.
Let's go out to eat.
But I want to watch the game.
Why not do both? At Brick Oven Pizza Company. Delicious handcrafted pizzas, pastas, signature salads, oven-toasted sandwiches, and desserts. And with 11 big screens, you can see the game from any angle. Live music on select Tuesdays, Monday, Tuesday.
And welcome back. Thanks so much for joining us today. We have a birthday today. Randy Rose, happy birthday to you. And we're going to close out the show. We have just a few minutes left. The anniversary of Superman, 75 years. And let's watch that video that we were submitted.